Now let's start with Justin Robert Young.
Hello.
Scavenger hunt maker.
Sure.
And host of NSFW on the Twit Network.
Absolutely.
Tell me, you mentioned this the other day, and I wanted to hear a little bit more about this. What is the scavenger hunt thing you do?
So I work for a company called The Go Game.
The Go Game?
Yeah, we're based out of the Mission here in San Francisco. We fly all over the country and the world to put on scavenger hunts for anybody who wants to pay us to do it.
Mostly corporations?
That's where the big money is.
Team building,
yeah.
that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a cool job. It's like the Great Race or something. Do you hide stuff around?
Well, we hide people. You know, we have professional actors.
You hide people?
Yeah, we hire professional actors. They play characters. If you want to be a part of it, go ahead over to the Go Game, and you can get on a list. And when we come to your city, we look for local actors.
So I'm not looking for 3 pieces of yellow chalk. I'm looking for a person who says I do this or that.
Yeah, so part of it is all,
fun.
we run it all on iPhones and Androids, Samsungs, and they get all of their clues on the phones, and there's location-based stuff where they have to figure out things that are in the city.
Are you ever an actor?
Every once in a while, when...
What kind of character would you play?
Well, when I was training, when I was going through the various interviews, I played a gangster and a few other things. Sometimes, every once in a while, when like all your actors flake on you, you're going to have to take on stuff. And one of the roles that we have is a superhero runner. So you have somebody dressed like Superman or Spider-Man, and they're running around the game zone. And when people come and find the various superheroes, they're told at the beginning they're looking for them. They're like, Spider-Man! And you think that's it until Spider-Man takes off down the street, and you have to hustle and grab them and take a picture with them and everything. So that's it. Yeah,
I love it. What a great business. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's great. It's been around for over 10 years, and I've been with him for, I'm coming up on a year now that I've been out here in California. But I'll tell you what, it's given me a lot of travel opportunities. That's given me a lot of great ways that I can test products for before you buy.
Well, today we've given you speakers for portable speakers. Now, this is a very crowded category. The Jambox, Logitech has a boombox. These are battery-powered speakers.
Yes.
The Bravens.
I got 2. I don't know if it's Braven. Is it Braven or Braven? Yeah. Braven, okay. And like you said, there's a million different versions of these. Probably the 800-pound gorilla is, most notably the Jambox. Yeah. Problem is, Jambox is a little pricey. You know, it comes in at about $180 for the original model. These are lower cost alternatives, and I found them to be fantastic. I really, really enjoyed them.
It's about the size of the small Jambox, and Bluetooth, right?
Bluetooth, yep.
So you pair it to your phone or your iPad or some other device, and it plays the music from it.
Plays the music, and you can do speakerphone calls.
Oh, cool.
So it has the noise canceling, so you can talk to somebody.
Well, get out your iPad. Let's hear some music on it, or whatever you got.
Here we go.
This is your iPhone.
The iPhone.
Okay.
It automatically,
you paired it already. And which one were you listening to? The white or the black, or are they the same?
I've never actually tried to do both of them at the same time.
No, I'm sure you can't.
But here, let's just
do the white one.
This is the Braven 570.
Now, one thing people like with the Jambox, when you turn it on, it goes Jambox, and it's impairing. It talks to you.
Yes.
Does this talk to you?
This does not talk to me.
Okay, so that's one thing you're paying for.
Yes, absolutely. So here we go. Got a little Elton John.
That's coming out of that?
That's coming out of here.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Now, people at home can't really hear. Hand me the...
Yeah.
I'll put it up to... That's good sound. It's decent bass.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this sounds worse than the Jambox. It's probably not the same.
I mean, I'm not a major audiophile, so I mean, I'm sure there's people who are like, this is like crumbling tinfoil in my ears, but I think it's great, and for just leaving it around your house and having something where you can, take your earbuds out and turn this on easily.
In a hotel room, that's where I use these. I'll put my audiobook on that, leave the phone, and I carry this to the bathroom while I'm taking a bath or while I'm lying in bed, and it comes around with me.
I totally
really
agree.
For that.
In fact, I have taken that with me on all the trips that I've gone on since I've had it. I've had it now for about 2 months, and I've just left it in my bag. It's super durable. It's been through TSA.
It's got a nice hard plastic case around it. How much battery life are you getting on it?
10 hours on that, which is equivalent to the Jambox.
Very similar. It charges via USB cable.
Yep.
Now, I see a weird thing. It's got a USB out. What is that for?
So you can use that as an external battery for your phone.
Oh, that's something the Jambox doesn't
Does not have. So
if
you're in a bad spot, you can just plug your USB to whatever phone you have, and it can take the battery life off there. Now, obviously, if you're using it for a speaker, you want to keep as much battery life as possible, so you're not charging
But in an emergency, if you've got this in your backpack and you need a little juice, it also, I see, has a regular phono jack, mini phono jack in, so you don't have to have Bluetooth pairing.
And I'll tell you, this is the only limitation.
Which means they work with an iPod.
Yeah. They have limitations in terms of the volume. You know, there's only how loud they're going to get.
Let me see how loud I can get
it.
Turn it all the way
Hold
up.
on, wait. Let me give you another, maybe a louder
Let's
song
rock and
here.
roll this joint.
Let's go ahead with maybe some...
Is this a sample of your favorite music we're about to hear?
It might be very revealing here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead with Foo Fighters.
All right.
So if you want to try and turn up the volume as much as you can.
I'm turning it up as much as I can, but you stopped it.
Oh, I did. Look at that.
Would you stop it?
No, you're hitting the stop button.
Oh, it says plus.
No, there's one. All right.
I'm hitting it. All right, you do it.
Yeah. So now here, that's like the on and off button up there. Yeah.
I mean, it's not. It's fine.
Yeah. If you are. So it's great for...
Put it on the table, you get a little resonance if you put it on a table.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great for, like, if you're hanging out, you have some friends over, you just want to put music on.
It's perfect.
But it's the stress test that I did for it was, as part of the Go game, we have a big... All right. It does. All right, two things. Number one, it's got the finicky Bluetooth stuff. And this is a Bluetooth
thing. Can't get away
thing.
from that. That's the way it is.
It's not a Braven thing.
Way.
I've been on the phone, I've turned it, I've unpaired it, and then all of a sudden I'm talking to somebody, I think they've hung up, and they're talking in the kitchen where I've left the Braven.
Oh! How is it as a speakerphone? Does it sound okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
There's a very good clarity of voice. The only problem, and this is where, again, this is outer limit stress testing because I was so in love with it.
Right.
I wanted to see whether in a judging for the Go game where we have the 30 people who played the game in a small room, I was able to use it for the sound effects and the music that I played during that.
Right.
It wasn't quite able to carry over 30 people in a small room, but I mean, it was real close. And I feel like, because you can attach two of these together through... You
can make them stereo.
You can make these stereo. So
that's
I plugged,
a nice feature.
If you have two of them, you're going to be able to plug both of them into each other because they have an outside on one and in on the other.
And
so
then
you can have them both play through one Bluetooth connection.
All right. Bottom line is how much?
This is, I believe, 120. Okay. This is 160.
What's the difference? That's just a rubber case, or
rubber case?
So the 570 is 120 bucks. Comes in 5 colors, 6 colors.
This has 15 hours of battery life as opposed to 10, which is 5 hours more than the Jambox at the exact same price.
Oh, as the Jambox.
As the Jambox.
Oh, okay.
This is cheaper.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, I was really blown away. Like you said, for travel. You're on the road, you're in a hotel, you want to leave it around your apartment and just have that opportunity to super easy hit a button and makes the things you're listening to louder. Great.
Real quickly, pros and cons.
Pros. Again, great battery life, cheaper than a Jambox, really durable. Cons, again, finicky Bluetooth, and it's not the loudest thing you'll ever hear. Right. There are other more expensive Bluetooth speakers that will get you a louder sound.
The Braven, the 570 and the 625S. 625S is 160 bucks. The 570 is 120 bucks. And you say it sounds like a buy.
Buy on both.
Thank you, Justin Robert Young. We'll see you on NSFW. You're going to do it here this week?
Tonight, yeah.
Tonight?
NSFW.
All right, a little later on this evening on This Week in Tech.tv.